All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? So, yesterday I discovered something that I want to respond to. Some group of people came to my house to work, and from their conversations, I discovered that the Muslim clerics and their brainwashed followers have been spreading some misinformation to the public, telling the public that I beg for money. Okay, so what I heard from this duo was that they were shocked that finally they had established that I beg for money, that I live by begging for money. So the Muslim clerics are putting out there that I beg for money. So I want to respond to what I heard. So is it not strange that Muslim clerics are using their mosques as a network to disseminate information about one man who begs for money? How does that make any sense? Because they use their mosque as a network. Where I am right now, there's a mosque telling the public that I beg for money. If you go to Shogunle, there's a mosque there at the same time telling the public that I beg for money. If you go to Apapa, there's a mosque there telling the public that I beg for money. If you go to VI, there's a mosque there telling the public that I beg for money. Why are these Muslim clerics using their mosques as a network to talk about one man who they say begs for money? Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? So basically, you find out that what the Muslim clerics are trying to do basically is to humiliate me, to disgrace me. All right. Now there's more. They also have radio stations in tow that have been broadcasting about me as well, spewing nonsense and hate and putting a target on my back, sending people to my house to steal and vandalize property. They have about 7 radio stations, including Faji FM, Radio Lagos, Tungba FM, telling the public that I beg for money. Radio stations. They are running fuel. They are paying staff. Running an office just to tell their audience that one man begs for money. Who are they fooling now? Who are these people fooling? Who are these people fooling? You see, they are trying to show that they are power players in Nigeria and that they have power. And that's why you don't give power to religious extremists, because they don't know what to do with power. They think power is about intimidating other people. You understand? Give a religious extremist a gun. Instead of thinking of how to better society, he want to oppress other people. That's just the way they are. Give them a microphone. All they will think about is how to oppress other people. So they have radio stations. They have a network of mosques. They have TV stations, and they think they can just destroy somebody's life because they have tools. That's what the Muslim clerics are doing. And along the line, they are admitting that they are criminals. Now, they hack into my phone. And because of this access to my phone, they then lie to the public, trying to get the public to believe them. So 2 things are happening here. Not only are they committing a crime of hacking into my phone, because that's a crime in Nigeria that attracts 5 years in jail, they are also fabricating something they are feeding the public. And it's that thing that are feeding the public that I said I want to see. That's why I want to take them to court. And that's why I'm online here, asking the public to come forward and testify so I can engage these people in court. Do you understand? They are so desperate that they have to admit that they are committing crimes. And you have adults that have children who know they are committing crimes and kept quiet. Do you understand? Now, these are the same people who have been vandalizing my property and stealing from me, sending people to my house to steal. This boy came to my house to steal and to vandalize my property. He was sent by the Muslim clerics and their radio stations, Faji FM and Radio Lagos. They came up with this lie as a cover. They said that I abused the Yoruba people. And they used that as a justification to vandalize my property and to steal. Do you understand? They don't seem to understand that that's not a good enough excuse. You don't go to another man's house to steal and vandalize his property because he abused your tribe. And I didn't even abuse the tribe. I will show you videos of me confronting them, asking them, telling them that I heard people said I abused Yoruba people. They admitted in front of me that they never said anything like that. Because they never told me. They never accused me of abusing Yoruba people. Okay? They went behind my back to tell the public those things. That's why they can't deny. That's what they've been doing. So they've been vandalizing my property, stealing from me, hacking into my phone, find out who my clients are, going behind my back to my clients, going to the American embassy to try to stop me from traveling, going to the Chinese embassy to try to stop me from traveling. They've been trying to wreck my life. Do you understand? And when they failed to stop me from traveling to China, they now use the Nigerian community in China to destroy what I was doing in China. They put me on radio stations in China. So after years, from 2010 to 2020, of attacking me physically, but secretly, covertly, they've not come out here to tell you that I beg for money. These are not the sharpest tools in the shed. They are basically indicting themselves, admitting to their criminality. The only thing I need right now are witnesses from the public who will come forward to say, yes, I heard what Faji FM and Radio Lagos said. That's all that is left. So ladies and gentlemen, don't mind these pathological liars. I don't beg for money. They've been trying to destroy my business for the past 15 to 20 years. They've been doing everything they could to undermine me, to frustrate me. They've tried everything and they have failed. And foolishly, they still go around trying to disgrace me, trying to humiliate me. Let me show you what these Muslim clerics are doing.
The Quran does not say go kill all these people.
Actually, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Surah 9.
Have you read it?
Yes, ma'am. In fact, I have it in my back pocket if you'd like me to read it, because I had a feeling this might come up today. So I brought some verses from the Quran that actually do talk about this. Now, I understand. Surah 9:29, fight those who believe not in Allah, nor the last day, nor hold that forbidden which hath been forbidden by Allah and His Messenger, but impose jizya, which is submission, over the infidels. Surah number 5, the punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger and strive to make mischief in the land, you can disgrace them and slaughter them. So I get that you would explain these verses away. I understand that. But there are some verses that people that are Islamic have taken to do very terrible, wicked deeds.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what they said? Fight them, humiliate them. That's what the Muslim clerics are doing. What did I tell you the Muslim clerics told me at the beginning? They were telling me to stop spending money. They're trying to project their authority over me, over my personal life and decisions. What did they tell me? What did the radio stations, Faji FM and Radio Lagos, tell me? Dobale komawe. Dobale komawe. Pay us homage. Bow down before us, prostrate in front of us, pay us homage, and give us money. That is komawe. Komawe means give us money. So they're saying pay us homage, give us money. What that means is they're asking me to pay the jizya. Do you understand? After which they began to humiliate me. They began to humiliate me, telling the public that I beg for money. And I don't. And they then came up with a lie that I abused the Yoruba tribe because they are using the Yoruba tribe as a cover to perpetuate their extremism. They began to vandalize my property and steal from me, break into my house. And they're using a lot of juju, black magic. A lot of juju, planting juju in my house. That's the story for another day. So don't mind these Muslim clerics. They are secretly practicing jihad while they are pretending as though I did something wrong. And that's why I'm trying to take them to court so they can present to the Keja High Court what they told the public I did. Unfortunately for me, there are Christians who are protecting them against me. The Christians are protecting them from being prosecuted because they should have been prosecuted. I arrest them. Now then be this. Look at your screen. The guy there, the two boys, I arrested them because they came to my house to steal, sent by the Muslim clerics and their radio stations. I warned them before they broke into my house. I told them that the Muslim clerics will not save them from me and the radio stations will not save them from me. They didn't listen to me. They broke into my house. After warning them, they thought they had backup now. They thought people were going to back them up. They thought people were going to protect them because it was a conspiracy within the community to undermine me, to destroy my finances, to impoverish me. They were trying to make me poor. That's why the same community right now is also abusing me, celebrating that I'm begging for money, which is not happening. So you see, that's what is happening. That's why I keep telling you that the only reason why they are running about talking nonsense is because I've not arrested them yet. If the public comes forward, I'm going to arrest them immediately. Do you understand? But you see, behind their back, they think they have a backup, just like these boys thought. They think they're going to do violence when I arrest them. That's what they're thinking. But it's not going to happen like that. I can promise you that. So that's what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know these Muslim clerics from anywhere. I have no business with them. That's the worst part of it. I don't know them. I have no business with them. I have no history with them. I don't know them. The only thing that happened was that they were threatening me to stop spending money, that I was oppressing the poor. Basically, they were trying to project their authority, their religious authority over me. They wanted me to obey them, to submit to them. which I refused, after which they came up with this lie that I abused the Yoruba tribe and then began to vandalize my property. I want to meet them. I want to confront them. I want to take them to court. And I want you to see the kind of people we are dealing with. They are pathological liars. Always telling lies. There's nothing that comes out of their mouth that is true. Always telling lies. Let them stand before a judge and prove to the judge that I beg for money. They have access to my phone. They hack into my phone. I'm aware. I know that. They are still lying to the public. They have a double crime here, because what they have done is, not only have they committed the crime of hacking into my phone, which is a crime in Nigeria. You can now understand why some so-called churchgoers are helping them, are quiet. Because they're trying to protect the Muslim clerics. They want them to continue to commit crimes. There's no other explanation. Why are they keeping quiet? Why did they lie to me? Why did they tell me they didn't hear anything about me? Why did the churchgoers lie to me? Why? What is the point? If the Muslim cleric said I beg for money, okay, you say it now. Why are you telling me you didn't hear anything? If the Muslim cleric said I abuse the Yoruba people, say it. Why? What are you hiding it for? They're trying to protect the Muslim clerics, and they are trying to maintain that narrative that I'm hallucinating. They are trying to deceive my family. It is an attack. It's a satanic attack from a demonic cult. So that's what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. Do not promote the ideology of the Muslim clerics for your own sake, because what you are doing is you are establishing a precedence that they can use on other groups of people, especially non-Muslims. I don't beg for money. The Muslim clerics are trying to destroy my means of livelihood. That is why they send people to steal and vandalize my property. At one point in time, they stole two of my computers and 2 of my hard drives. I only had 2 computers at that time, and that's why I had to buy multiple computers as a backup, so that I don't have that kind of problem again. Now, what I've been telling the public is this: come forward, say what they told you, so I can engage these people. Because when I engaged them, they told me they didn't say anything about me, and they don't know me. The only way for this thing to end is for a face-to-face meeting between the Muslim clerics, and their radio stations and their followers. That's the only way. Otherwise, this matter is not going to end. I'm telling you, not because of me, but because of them. They are going to continue doing the same stupid things they've been doing for years. 27 years now, they've been doing this. Okay? And one of the key things that have aided them is Christians. Christians have been aiding these people. They are the ones that are silent. They know this is happening and they are quiet about it. They came to me to tell me I was hallucinating. They went to my family behind my back to tell my family the same thing, that I was hallucinating. They offered to take me to Yaba Psychiatric Hospital for treatment. Do you understand? So basically, they were enabling these Muslim clerics to continue to attack me secretly. The Christians would not have told me I was hallucinating if I had a one-on-one on the Muslim clerics. It's because they are hiding and they are attacking me. So when they tell people rubbish behind my back, I find out, I'll confront them. What did you say? They say they didn't say anything. That they don't even know what I'm talking about. It has happened over and over again. I was at Faji FM. I sued them to court. I filed petition against them. I met them in their office. Every time I met them, the same thing. I wrote them letters through my lawyer. The same thing. Do you understand? So they just keep attacking me and coming up with lies. He did something to somebody. He abused the Yoruba people. He stole something. You keep coming up with stupid lies that make no sense. And when you ask them, what did you say? We didn't say anything. So Nigerians, especially the Christians, people are not doing a good job at all. They're not doing a good job at all. The image of the church is so bad right now because of what you are doing. Come forward, say the truth. Say the truth. Say what you know. Say what you know and let me deal with the Muslim clerics myself. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what you think they are, how violent they are, or how what you think they've got. Just allow me face them. I will handle them gently. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. God bless you.